y'all? Welcome to another edition of Busy MC TV, where we bring you dope music, we give you hot interviews, and bring you commentary on the stories that's rocking the world. And today, family, I was looking at some shit earlier, man, and I was looking at some shit where Cobb County was reporting Kelly Price missing, the R&B and gospel singer. But I also saw reports where she was okay, but we're gonna find out what was going on. Word. And another story I got. A woman wrapped her paralyzed husband in a plastic bag to try to kill a nigga. Damn. It's crazy, man. We live in a crazy world, man. In my other story, three dismembered bodies found in a Texas dumpster, including a baby. Damn. Like I say, I do these stories all the time. These stories come in and I bring them to you. Some of them kind of fuck me up. But once again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Busy MC TV. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. You know what I'm saying? Where we bring you dope interviews, hot music, and commentary on the news stories that's rocking the world. Like I say, man, shout out to all my niggas who fuck with Busy MC TV. We ain't gonna stop, man. I'm still in the middle of, renovations to the studio. This is just the baby parts. But I'm about to get back to where it was, and even better. So I'm bringing these stories tonight without no more interruption, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all doing all right tonight, man. Cause I am. I'm on some new shit. I'm on some bigger and better shit, man. Keeping my mind solid, man. That's what it's all about. Repetition. That's what it's all about. So without further ado, I'm about to bring the stories. Welcome to Busy MC TV. Okay, about to get in the stories right now. Okay. All right. We're going to start off with the Kelly Price story, okay? All right, because I was reading this shit, and I found out that Shorty was missing and shit. I said, how the fuck Kelly Price is missing? What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe what I was seeing on the news story. I was like, nah, this is bullshit. But I was reading it. It pans out, They said she was missing, but then the daughter of the R&B singer says why she got missing and why she stayed out and things like that. Okay, we're about to go into that right now. Okay. Before I read this, I read the story initially that Kelly Price was missing in I think Cobb County. Cobb County police was looking for her. So that was kind of serious. So I was like, well, Kelly Price missing. So I was reading. And before I brought the story, I saw the update where the daughter says she's not missing. So that's great. All right, but we still gonna go into the details, okay? It says, daughter of R&B singer Kelly Price claims mother is not missing, says she just had COVID-19. When you get that shit, you got to get missing. You got to get out the way. So I commend that sister for doing that instead of taking a musical gig and singing in front of 19,000 people with COVID. Shout out to you for doing that, Kelly Price. Afternoon reports from TMZ Friday that gospel singer and gospel and R&B singer Kelly Price had gone missing. Her daughter claimed that she was not missing. Price's daughter did say that her mother had COVID-19 and had been hospitalized, but reported that she was otherwise fine. We have received multiple inquiries about the missing person case of Kelly Price, said the Cobb County Sheriff's Office. They also added that they do not have an active investigation on the case at this time. You know, they said they don't have nothing to go on and nothing like that. And the daughter says she's fine, but here's the initial story. Here's the initial story. Okay. It says she was reported missing after being hospitalized. According to TMZ, Price was listed as a missing person after authorities in Cobb County, Georgia, conducted a wellness check at the singer's home last Saturday. So far, police do not suspect foul play and spoke with her boyfriend, but she is considered a missing person as listed in such in the National Crime Information Center. Damn, that's deep. So we don't know. You know, the daughter says she's fine and just had COVID, but this right here is telling us before we found out what the daughter told us, right? It says, Price revealed in late July that she tested positive for COVID-19 and was struggling with symptoms from the virus. Her family says she was admitted to the hospital in early August and transferred to the ICU after her condition worsened. Wow. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's really crazy. While hospitalized, Price was in touch with her family and her children. Reportedly made several visits to her early last month, 3 weeks after she was admitted. However, Price's children received a call that she had been discharged, which was a shock to them because she was not fully healthy the last time they had heard from her. Kelly's family says they have not talked to her since she's been discharged from the hospital. They told police that her boyfriend has been keeping her loved ones away from the visiting singer's home, which promoted a relative to contact the authorities to conduct a wellness check. Wow. So the authorities and the boyfriend is somehow involved in this. And, you know, we're going to pray for the sister, man. I hope the sister's okay. I hope she's fine. I hope she fully recovers from COVID-19. You know, that's just something we got to think about, family. When things happen to these famous people, weird shit happens, bro. Weird shit happen. And instead of the family dealing with the said singer or entertainer, you always got this motherfucker ain't got nothing to do with the family being the goddamn power of attorney and shit. What the fuck the boyfriend got to do with hiding her and putting her somewhere where her family can't get her? So they had to call the cops to do a wellness check and report her missing. It's crazy, man. This shit is crazy, man. When you involved in these people, when you getting involved in these people, and you sitting up here and you looking at it and you like, where's my mama? Where's my niece? Where's my cousin? You know what I'm saying? And they could be dying of something. People got ulterior motives when they do shit like that. These people got something up their sleeve with this shit right here, man. I hope she recovers, and I hope she pulled through and can make a press conference and tell everybody she's okay. And that's my first story of night. Kelly Price, we love you. We hope you get better, and we praying for you. My second story. Woman wrapped her paralyzed husband with a blanket and tried to kill him. Damn. She tried to kill him. by putting a trash bag over his head while he was asleep. Wow. It's a crazy bitch right here. All right. According to court documents, the 57-year-old woman was arrested and booked September 19th, prosecutors say, that she was charged with attempted first-degree murder, attempted strangulation, and altercation on concealment of evidence. Her bond was set at $1 million. Wow, that bitch ain't never getting out. The victim from Idaho, who was not named, reportedly told police he sat down in a chair for a nap around 6 p.m. His wife, Mildred Hope, then took another blanket and wrapped him into the chair very tightly. He reportedly woke up with a plastic garbage bag over his head. Damn. The husband was able to tear a hole in the bag so he could breathe. His wife then tried fighting him and tightened the bag around him. The victim was eventually able to escape by breaking the recliner chair he was sitting in and rolling onto the floor. Hope then left the room, and the victim called his sister, who then called the police. Police found a trash bag in a trash can, authorities say. The bag had marks on it that were the size of hands and fingers. The incident remains under investigation. This is a development story, and it will become updated as new information becomes available. Just think about this story, family. That lady tried to kill her paraplegic husband with a plastic bag. Is that bad where you want to just kill a paralyzed man? Why don't you just leave? Why did you have to kill him? People out here, man, we don't know the situation. We don't know what's going on. Because motherfuckers in wheelchairs is fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twist. Them niggas is evil too. You know what I'm saying? Don't think because he was in a wheelchair or he's helpless and all that. You see, he got away from the bitch and broke out. So he had a little bit of fight to him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no motherfucker that just couldn't move. He had some fight to him. And he probably was a motherfucker, but that don't justify what the woman did to him. You know? Some people can drive people to do crazy things. I've drove people to do crazy things. You know? But when it get as far as like to them wanting to murder you, that's when it get bad. Her bond is set at $1 million. And I bet that she was getting taken care of by the family. So she ain't got no money to get out of jail. So she's never getting out. You got sometimes, man, you got to watch your significant other. Especially if y'all have problems and you're arguing all the time. You could be killed in your sleep. She put that bag over that man's head while he was asleep. Damn. He better thank God that he had enough fight to get out that bag if he was paralyzed. Because he could have been dead. That shit is real crazy, man. I just don't understand the logic of some people. The logic of some people, what they do, man. It's very disturbing that you would. It's very disturbing that you will find a story like this, man. It's common now, man, to run up on some shit like that, to come across a story and shit like that. It's common. Just like all types of shit that you hear. All types of shit that you hear. I guarantee you that shit is common in America. Pedophilia, incest, anything that's bad is fucking common in America. And you just don't know that until you dive in and do your research on this thing here, man. You live in a very wicked place, man. You live in a very wicked place where these people are walking around demon possessed, man. And anything can happen to you. I don't care if you're in a wheelchair, you're an old person, you're a baby. There's no exception to the rule, to the demon. But my next story, I'm coming with my next story right now. 3 dismembered bodies, including a child, found in burning Texas dumpster. Including a child? Give me 1 second, please. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. 3 dismembered bodies, including a child, found in a Texas burning dumpster. Okay? We're going to get into the story. 3 dismembered bodies, including a child, were found in a burning dumpster in Fort Worth, Texas this week, according to the city's police department. The bodies were burned and heavily dismembered, police said in the news release on Friday. Adding there were body parts unaccounted for. Like, some of the body parts wasn't even the 3 bodies. Authorities have tentatively identified one of the bodies as 42-year-old David Lureus, who was known to frequent the Dallas area and has some ties to nearby communities, police said in a release Friday. The identity of the child is unknown, police said, and the 3rd body is a young teenage or adult female. The dismembered condition of the bodies is making the identification process difficult, police said. Fort Worth firefighters responded to a report of a dumpster fire at 6:17 a.m. local time Wednesday outside of business on Bonnie Drive on the city's west side, about a mile south of Interstate 30, police said. Authorities found the bodies in a dumpster while extinguishing the fire, and Fort Worth Police Homicide Unit responded to the scene. Investigators are focused on identifying any suspects in what police call a triple murder. The Homicide Unit is asking for the public's help and seeking any information on potential missing persons who might match the description of the victims. What story? Let me tell you what I think about that. These people out here doing satanic rituals, man. That ain't just a homicide where they want to hide the bodies and burn them, and no. This my gut tells me this was satanic, man. Because when you're dealing with sacrifice and human sacrifice, that kind of situation matched the criteria where you have body parts and things like that, and you got a kid, you got a woman, and you got a man. You know? I had a friend tell me a story, man. He was in Texas. He had a Mexican friend. And he told me he met this young lady. And the young lady asked him, "Do you want to see a human sacrifice?" And he told me he looked at the girl. He said the girl was hot. He said he looked at the girl. He said, "Let me think about that." And he went back and told his uncle. And he asked his uncle, he said, "Yo, uncle, man, a girl asked me that I want to see a human sacrifice." He said his uncle told him, "Motherfucker, you going to be the sacrifice." This world is real wicked, family. You got to watch who you involve yourself in. You got to watch your surroundings. Because we got a lot of people, man, that do human sacrifices and things like that, man. This shit is for real, man. This shit not no game, man. These people are really fucking doing that, man. Like they're especially in like places, those rural places. Those rural places are deep in occult. The deeper the woods, the deeper the occult. And that story kind of rattles me because That's not the only situation that's happening. That shit's happening all over the country. I'm just telling y'all one story. You understand? We living in the last days, man. And I know people say that over and over and over and over and over and over. But in reality, these are the last of these days. And that's my story, my last story. These are my 3 stories. And I'm about to give y'all the final thought, man. I'm about to give y'all the final thought, man. Let me get my audio up to speed. Okay, let me get my audio up to speed, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I want to thank y'all for watching Busy MC TV. And it's been my pleasure bringing y'all these stories, man. Y'all, let's pray for Miss Kelly Price, man. Let's see if Miss Kelly Price, man, get over the COVID and she emerge in public and show us that she's okay. Very, very, very talented sister, man. Enjoy her work. I enjoy her work. And to the motherfuckers that ain't got nothing to do with her life and shutting her out, shutting her family out, shit like that, man, get the fuck out the way, man. Let her family get to her, man. Now the whole world know what she going through because a motherfucker like you is holding their people. That's supposed to be a private matter. But they had nothing else to do. God bless Kelly Price, and we wish her recovery. And to the woman, man, who wrapped her husband up in that plastic bag, the paralyzed man wrapped him up in the plastic bag. I hope that bitch don't never get out for that shit, man. How you gonna put a plastic bag over a nigga in a wheelchair? But the funny thing about that shit, that nigga had enough fight to bite a hole in the goddamn bag and bust out that chair and jump on the floor and call his sister. Hey, man, shout out to that motherfucker. He ain't want to die. He paralyzed, but he ain't want to die. That's what I tell you, man. The life force is strong, man. When you know you got that will and you know you want to live, you'll survive anything. Lil Bars, what up, nigga? I'm still at the A, man. In the last story, to the dismembered bodies in Texas in the dumpster fire. Satan is real, y'all. Don't look at the story and think it's a serial killer running around just killing niggas, man. Nah, man. These people are drawing 5-point pentagram stars, pouring blood with bodies and babies and shit. That's what we just looked at. Wicked America. And thank y'all for watching Busy MC TV. It's been another edition. Thank you for watching. And I wish you the best of luck, family, in your life. God bless you. Peace.